1 hour a day. 1 hour a day is all you need to see success in whatever it is, your endeavors, your business, your fitness, even your relationships, whatever it may be. Now, there's a guy called Dan Coe, and he was talking a lot, especially last year, about 1 hour a day on your project. Now, last year around this time, I was still figuring it out. I was still a little bit confused. I didn't really know what to do in terms of my career. And it took me a while to figure it out. But then I discovered Dan Coe. And he started talking about working on your business for 1 hour during the day, like a day, right? Whether it's before you go to sleep, whether it's before you, like when you wake up, before you go to work, 1 hour a day. And that's what I actually started doing. I was going to the library for usually like 1 to 2 hours, and I would be like after my project calls, like my projects and whatever, maybe like managing communities, because at that time that was the only thing that I was doing, and I was just trying to figure it out. And I was literally sitting there researching, what do I do? I even took like tests, like just like career tests and stuff like that, figuring out what to do, because I've always wanted to have my own project. I always wanted to build my own business, but I just did not know how to do it. I literally just did not know how to do it. So when Dan Go started talking about this, I was like, wow, okay. And I started spending like some money on it. And then I stumbled upon like a blogging course, like just blogging. And I was like, man, you like to write. Like you've always been someone who's like writing, right? And then I stumbled upon a blogging course. It was about $300. And at that time, I was like, you know what? Ramadan's coming. Why don't you try it? I took the blogging course. I built the website in like, I think like 3 days or something like that, maybe like a week, if I remember. And I started blogging. It was on WordPress. And then I got Amazon affiliates. I started doing all that stuff. And then I just started to feel some momentum. I was like, okay, this is starting to work, right? I wasn't making any money off it, but I felt that sense of purpose. And that 1 hour, it just started to become like a thing where I was just constantly trying to like do something new. And I was uploading a blog once a week while still working on my projects. Those projects, even now, like I still work on all the projects. I have more now that I do, alhamdulillah, based on like just on my skills and everything like that. But what happened was I was doing a blog once a week, and then I started uploading YouTube videos again. I was like, you know what? Let me start uploading YouTube videos. And I started talking about fitness. And then I ended up putting a Calendly page. And then after that, I went to France, right? Go see my wife and stuff like that because go see the wife because recently got married, right? And then after that, I got into a fitness business coaching program, and then I started uploading content on Instagram, and then I started doing some coaching, right? And I started hopping on some calls, figuring it out, and then now my niche has changed in terms of like my coaching. And literally, it's like to the point where like now I'm on Threads. I have my own course. I've made money from my course, and I have another course coming out. I'm still working on the other projects. I now through like just being able to coach people. I'm now coaching about 50 people as a head coach. So and I'm still working on the project with over 6,000 members, and we have a premium community as well. So what I'm trying to say here is, had I not taken that action, that 1 hour every single day, like I probably did like 2 hours for myself. It wasn't every single day, but I did do 2 hours, and I was working a part-time job as well. So bear in mind, I was working at a part-time job, which I actually recently quit, not like about a month ago or something like that. So now I am fully independent. All I do is I work online. I make all my money online. Everything else is secondary, and that's what I do. This is what I do full time. So if I did not take that action, I would be sitting and contemplating. And the reason why I did that was because the previous year I was working on that one project that I was on, and I dedicated my whole life to that project. But what happened was things didn't go really the way that we wanted it to go. It was anticipated. It just wasn't working, and I was very distraught because everyone else in the project was doing well in their careers, so they kind of had it all figured out, right? This was kind of more of like a side project for them. But for me, that was like my life. That was everything for me. So I realized, you have to do something for yourself. And I started running. I started figuring out. I was trying to figure all this stuff out. So that 1 hour a day completely changed my life. And I recommend anyone, if there's anything that you want to do, any project that you want to work on, 1 hour a day for a whole year can change your life. It changed my life. And it's to the point where that 1 hour is now about 4 hours, because I usually do it after Fajr, which is early in the morning. And I'll usually do it like before I go to sleep, or sometimes I'll do it like later on in the evening or in the afternoon, right? After I finish all my other tasks and everything like that, fitness, gym, and then also spending time with my family, of course, right? Because that's what we want. So I managed to get all that work done, which was super, super amazing. And I'm very grateful. Alhamdulillah, I'm very grateful for that. It's 1 hour a day is all you need. That's what I'm trying to say. We have to take action. Even if we don't know what to do, literally just take that 1 hour. Go on ChatGPT. Just ask questions. Go on Claude, right? Go on like an AI app and just describe yourself, right? Just talk. You can even talk and say, this is who I am. This is what I do, blah, 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 blah. What do you think the next step should be? And then it'll give you like a whole breakdown, and then take that next step, right? You do that, and then from there, you're going to see a lot of changes. I'm telling you right now, even me, the way my business or whatever things are going to turn in the next 6 months, it's going to be insane for me, because by that time, by the end of this month, it's the end of March, we're going to go into April. By the end of this April, I will have my main course built. I'll have my coaching. I'll be uploading content pretty much almost on the daily, right? Now Ramadan's over, and I'm going to take things to the next level. But 12 months before, I didn't have anything. I didn't have a product. I didn't have anything. I wasn't doing coaching. I wasn't doing any of that stuff. I was simply working on one project. My whole life was revolved on one project. Now I'm managing multiple projects. I have my own project, which I'm passionate about. And I'm passionate about all the other projects I do as well. I allocate the times to those projects. I give those project results, and my income will rise as a result. So this is really, really cool. 1 hour a day is all you need. And I don't really have a CTA for you. I'm not going to try to sell you anything on this video. But if you have any questions on this, or if you have any thoughts on this, check it out. Like, leave a comment down below. I'm still figuring out what I want to do with this channel specifically, but leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. 1 hour a day can change your life. I'm telling you, 1 hour a day towards your projects can change your life. Like and subscribe if you like to, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks again, and peace.